Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Magandang umaga o kung anumang oras nyo po ito napapanood. Andito po yung inyong accounting PH para tumulong sa mga students ng FAMBM at saka accounting students for free. Ang topic po natin sa araw na ito, sample problem, is about preparation of income statement, statement of owner's equity, statement of financial position, and I'm also prepared trial balance. Babasahin po natin yung problem. On September 2024, Mr. Jordan River invested the following to start a laundry business. So, kung nakikita nyo po, mayroon po siyang cost and fair market value. Remember guys, na hindi po tayo gagamit ng cost. Dito po tayo gagamit sa fair market value. So, kapag ito total po natin yung fair market value na yan, ang lalabas po niyan is 186,700, which is yun po yung unang investment ni Mr. Jordan sa kanyang laundry shop. So, basahin natin yung mga activities na nagawa niya. On September 8, bought dryers and spinners from Mitzi Outlet for 40,000. Jordan paid 30% down payment and the balance on account. Meaning, bumili siya ng dryers and equipment. As dryers and spinners. This means that this is a equipment. So, the journal entry for that will be, we have to debit equipment 40,000. Tapos, nag-cash daw po siya ng 30% of 40,000, which is 12,000, and then the balance would be on account. So, ibig sabihin, that is accounts payable. May utang po siya na 28,000. And then, on September 10, laundry services rendered totaled 195,000, at which 40% on account. So, pag mag-entry po tayo dyan, meron po tayong natanggap na 40% of 195,000, which is i-debit po natin yung cash kasi nakatanggap tayo ng cash. And then, may AR po tayo dahil may AR po tayo na 78,000, which is also a debit. And then, a credit of service revenue, which is 195,000. On September 12, received proceeds of 220,000 from a bank loan. Ibig sabihin, nag-loan po siya. So, ano po natatanggap natin pag nag-loan siya? So, nakatanggap po tayo ng cash. So, magdi-debit po tayo ng cash na 220,000 and then magki-credit po tayo ng loans payable. Dahil ito po ay babayaran po ni Mr. Jordan, which is also 220,000. On September 14, Jordan purchased a delivery from Renzo Motors for 5,250,000. Si Jordan used the entire proceed from the bank loan to pay the van and the balance on account. So, ibig sabihin, meron siyang biniling vehicle. So, magdi-debit tayo ng vehicle na 5,250,000. Yung cash na binayad natin, credit po yun. Bawas po yun sa cash natin, which is the 220,000. Pero may balance pa po siya kasi hindi siya balance ha. So, meron tayong accounts payable, which is 5,030,000. Again, on September 15, paid various operating expenses during the month, water and electricity, 28,000, telephone expense, 6,000. If you have, i-total natin yung 28 plus 6,000, That is 34,000. So, ang gagawin po natin dyan sa journal entries, utilities expense, 34,000. Repairs expense, which is also a debit, 3,500. Siyempre, nag-cash out po tayo. So, mag-credit po tayo o magbabawas tayo sa cash natin ng total ng 37,500. On September 18, laundry services rendered totaled 180,000, of which 30% settled with a note and the balance on account. So, ibig sabihin, may services nga tayo pero wala naman tayong natanggap na pera. So, ang entry po natin dyan is dahil kokolektahin pa lang siya natin, AR, 126,000. Notes receivable, 54,000. And then, magkikredit tayo ng service revenue na 180,000. On September 20, si Madeline Hotel, one of the customers ito ni Mr. Jordan, paid for cash 90,000 for the service not yet rendered. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng service not yet rendered? Ibig sabihin, hindi pa po natin siya nasiserbisyuhan pero nagbayad na sa atin si Madeline. Ang account title po na gagamitin natin dyan is unearned income or unearned revenue. Ibig sabihin ng unearned revenue, mayroon po tayong liabilities pa kay Madeline Hotel. So, ang entry natin dyan is cash, 90,000, and then magkikredit tayo ng unearned revenue na 90,000. On September 22, collected 90% of the outstanding receivable from September 10 transaction. September 10 transaction, which is 195,000, 40% on account. So, magiging 78,000 times 90%. So, mayroon tayong cash na natatanggap na 70,200, which is a debit. AR, 70,200. Ibig sabihin, bumaba yung receivables natin ng 70,200 dahil nakakolekta na po si Mr. Jordan. On September 26, purchased detergent and fabric conditioner from Ivana Cleaning Scents, 12,000. So, ano po bang tawag natin sa detergent and fabric conditioner? Supplies. So, magdi-debit po tayo ng supplies na 12,000, pero nagbayad tayo ng cash. So, magki-credit tayo ng cash na 8,000. Pero, balance po ba siya? So, hindi. Kasi may sinabi po siya, the balance on account. So, mayroon po tayong accounts payable na 2,000. On September 28, si Mr. Jordan paid the supplies. Ito po yung sa September 26 na utang, which is 2,000 pesos. So, magbawas po tayo sa accounts payable natin, which is a credit sa AP na 2,000. And then, laundry supplies na 2,000. And then, on September 30, paid wages of 2 staff, 10,000 each. So, ang entry po natin dito is wages payable, which is 2 times 10,000 is 20,000, and then cash, credit, 20,000. Oh, meron pa siyang Jordan withdraw 3,000 for personal use. Ano po bang entry natin pag withdraw? Ang account title na gagamitin po natin dyan is drawings. Drawings, which is 3,000 debit. And then, ang i-credit po natin is Jordan Capital, which is 3,000. Kasi doon po tayo kumuha ng personal, ng cash or money sa kapital ni Jordan. So, kaya magbabawas po tayo sa kapital niya ng 3,000. Okay, this is for the trial balance. The trial balance po, paano po natin yan nakuha yung mga trial balance na yan? Yung cash na yan, naalala nyo po, mayroon tayong, yung mga journal entries natin kanina, doon po natin yan kinuha yung cash natin. Pag sinabi po kasing trial balance, halimbawa may cash po tayo na dinebit, ibawas po natin yung credit niya. May accounts receivable tayo na dinebit, ibawas din po natin yung accounts receivable niya na credit. Kaya, nag-arrive po tayo sa ganyang amount. Remember guys, na pag debit, i-add, pag credit, ibabawas natin. Pero lahat, kailangan yung account title niya, magkapareho sila lahat ha. Remember that one. Okay. Ito po yung income statement niya. Saan po natin nakuha yung 375? Doon po yan sa trial balance. May interest income siya. Itong interest income niya, ito po, hindi kasi siya in-specify sa problem, pero baka meron siyang interest income dito sa kinokolekta niya na service revenue. Kaya, 180 pesos. Utilities expense, doon din niya natin nakuha sa trial balance. Wages, 20,000. Laundry supplies expense, 12,000. Yung 12,000 na yan, yun yung expenses niya lahat. Dito isusulat natin yung exact expenses. Pag sinabi kasi income statement, revenue minus expenses. Yun lang po yung tatandaan nyo. Kasi income, ano po ba ibig sabihin ng income? Ibig sabihin, yung kinita po natin. So, revenue is yung kita minus sa expenses po natin, kaya po net income. Next, statement of changes in owner's equity. Si Jordan Capital, meron po siyang capital na 186,700. I-add po natin yung net income niya, and then ililess po natin yung drawings niya. Kasi, kaya po natin niless yung drawings niya kasi bawas po yun sa capital niya. Every time mayroong drawings, don't forget, babawas po siya sa capital. Ito lang po yung mga gagawin natin sa changes in owner's equity. Kasi, kung ano lang naman po yung nadagdag at nabawas sa equity ni Jordan. Kaya kailangan marunong po tayong gumawa ng net income statement. Kasi ang income statement, mag-a-affect po yan siya sa owner's equity. Kasi i-add po natin yan yung income statement. And then, statement of financial position. Ito po yung asset equals liabilities plus capital. So, ito yung mga current asset ni Jordan. Ang cash niya, 133,800. Yung accounts receivable niya, allowance for doubtful accounts. So, meron nag-ano siya ng allowance for doubtful accounts dahil meron siyang mga collectibles. Ililes po yun. Pag meron po kayong makikita ng allowance for doubtful accounts, current asset po yan siya, ilalagay nyo po yan siya sa ilalim ng accounts receivable pero bawas po siya. Notes receivable, interest receivable, laundry supplies, office supplies, total current asset natin, and then furnitures and fixtures, less accumulated depreciation. Kung meron bang mga accumulated depreciation, ililess po yan siya kung saan po, kung ano pong klaseng accumulated. Like this one, furnitures and fixtures, nag-accumulate din yan siya. Mayroon tayong equipment na nabili, mayroon din yan siyang depreciation. Meron tayong vehicle, mayroon din yan siyang depreciation. So, ito po yung total asset niya. Thank you. Thank you guys. Kung mayroon po kayong mga questions and comments, kung may mali po ang pagka-compute ko, you can comment down below. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel, Accounting PH1.